Alright y'all, it's day 72, April 28th. It's 5:45 in the morning. Just leaving camp. That's it right back there. A little later start than I wanted, but it was raining, so no big deal. On nobody's timeline but mine, so it's all good. Rough plan today is do 26 point something to get to the Wylie Shelter. It's the one that's just about a mile short of Connecticut. And then we will penetrate Connecticut tomorrow. May hit Tony's Deli this evening. Probably won't, I don't know, man, who knows. At the end of the day, my mindset's totally different, but definitely would like to get a cold drink. But I still need to eat my own food out of my food bag, get it lighter. Alright, we'll see how the day progresses. Hope everybody's doing well. Alright y'all, it's Friday. Hope everybody's firing it up. Got the weekend coming. I was just gonna throw it out there, so if anybody's gonna come out and do trail magic this weekend, not just for me, but for hikers anywhere, just keep in mind that the best thing you can bring with you is things we can consume on the spot. Gatorade, cherry Coke, of course, bananas or fruit, items like that, Snicker bars or something. If you bring us a whole bunch of stuff, man, we can't put it in our pack. We just can't carry the weight. I can't, ooh, about fell there. Can't speak for everybody, but this late in my journey, I just can't put extra weight in my pack. I got to make my miles every day and try to do it without taking a big hit on the body at the end of the day. And the more weight we add, the more a cost it costs us every day to our body. So anyway, I appreciate everything that all of you have done. Just try to keep that in mind as you come out. And it also sucks to have to turn away stuff that somebody brought, man. That breaks my heart. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Love all of you. Driving on. Big old gobblers. Alright, it's 8:30. Just sweating and getting swarmed by bugs. No views. It's been raining every minute I've been in New York, just about, or cloudy and muggy. Sorry, New York, but that's leading me to give you a rating of, that's the same rating I gave the Dragon's Tooth. Maybe if the weather would cooperate, my opinion would be different. Right now, like I said, the Dragon's Tooth. If I do come back in section hack with my son or whatever, this probably ain't gonna be the state I would do it in. Not only just because of the weather, man, I get that, but down in southern New York, trail just isn't maintained well. But I will tell you, up here in the further northern reaches of the trail, much better. Really good blazes this morning. So well done to whoever's doing that. And here's that massive tree. Oh my God. I'll have to look at what this is called again, but holy cow, that's a big tree. Wow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This little fella's southbound. Those pretty little orange legs and your pretty little orange head. Pretty. You seen trail beavers? Huh? You seen trail beavers around here? No? Alright, have a good day. Oh, well, well. Look what's joining the party in New York. The sun's trying to peek out. Too late now, son. Only got about, what, 15, 20 miles left. little late to the party. All right, one piece of gear advice. Use it or lose it. Headphones of any sort are valuable, and not for what a lot of you are thinking. I wear my headphones all day. Now the microphone in the right earbud has quit working, which sucks. Now I can't use it to keep the wind noise out and stuff, but I have another pair coming in this box. But the more valuable reason everybody should have headphones and probably have them in your ears is because the bugs can't get in your ears. And by God, they try all day long. And that is just one less thing that you have aggravating you. Now they're gonna get in your mouth, in your eyes, in your nose. I'm not gonna wear my bug net yet while I'm walking, but I will if I have to. So I just sprayed Sawyer Picardin all over my hat and stuff, and it seems to be working pretty good. Headphones. That's an early riser tip. Use or lose it. All right, it's time for the second installment of the early riser through hiker vlogging profile. Today, we bring you Kurt and his wife Teresa. Kurt is vlogging on his channel, Not By Sight. And Kurt contacted me, Teresa contacted me right before Kurt started his through hike. And told me Kurt's story. And Kurt is legally blind. Now it doesn't mean that he can't see anything, but he is severely restricted. So he wears these contacts. He has special Oakleys. If you go over to his channel, you'll see, and the channel is again Not By Sight. He's a Christian man, and I think a lot of you would get enjoyment out of watching some of his videos. He films, gets them to Teresa, and Teresa edits and posts. So they're a little bit delayed. But I tell you, I enjoy watching them. So, Kurt and Teresa, I've appreciated our relationship since Teresa contacted me, and I'm just wishing Kurt the best, and I hope we can push off some subscribers so they can help Kurt during those hard times. Especially after our summit, man, I will definitely be on every day watching him and cheering him on. All right, y'all. That was the second installment, the through hiker vlogger profile, Not By Sight. Kurt's heading northbound with the staunch support of his wife Teresa. Good job, guys. Like 30-minute long vlog videos every day, so I'm trying to film less. So last thing I'm gonna say for a while, it's 9:48, been walking exactly 4 hours at the 11.5 mile mark already. Just about a mile and a half under halfway. And mile 21 is where Tony's Deli's at, so just trying to make good time so I can stop there, still get in camp around 5, and just have a good day. Sun's out, birds are singing. God, I love New York. It's one of my favorite states now. Woo! What a beautiful day. Muggy and buggy though, M&B. Oh, I guess B and M would be easier to say. B and M, buggy and muggy. All right, let me correct a statement from yesterday. For, what the heck is that? Anyway, for water sources, I said all the way up to this point, man, I found mostly reliable water sources that I would trust, but last 2 days in New York, not so much. Most of them are swampy. Like I had bugs in mine yesterday, and that ain't that big of a deal, especially if you're filtering, or the aqua mirror is going to kill it. But a lot of these streams are pouring out of lakes that have beaver dams all over them. But it might be your only shot. So I would offer the Northeast might not be a bad place to carry both a filter and Aquamira. Even the pump I had last night, I filtered it and threw Aquamira in there just to try to be sure. And it doesn't take that much longer. And if you're worried about the weight, you could carry a Sawyer Mini. But I would add on the extra ounce or two just to get the better flow with a Sawyer. Yeah, I'm kicking myself for not starting when I wanted to this morning. It's 11:30 right now and it is hot. Sun's out. It is muggy. Just hot. I'm gonna stop up here at at this next shelter. It's about 1.5 miles away. Eat a quick lunch. And then proceed on to Tony's, at least get something cold to drink, and praying he's got some Gatorade there, replenish there, and then do the remaining 4 or 5 to Wily Shelter. Had I started at 4 this morning, I would pretty much already be at Tony's out of this heat for a little while. So lesson learned, should have done it. I knew better. It's all good. Control your breathing. Don't let them hear you out of breath. Gorgeous countryside. Humid as an MFer, but gorgeous. Very cool little boardwalk. Almost to the road with a deli. 0.3. Train station going to New York. Alright, y'all, stopped at Tony's Deli. Got a ham and pepperoni, salt and vinegar chips, some raspberry zingers. You probably don't know about those if you ain't from the South. A banana, Gatorade, Coke, 16 bones. Don't care, it's delicious. Alright, y'all, it's 2 o'clock. Back on the trail. That was only took me about an hour to walk down there, eat, walk back. Not bad. When you come to the trail, I'm sorry, to the train depot and to the road, you're gonna have to take a right to go down to Tony's. You can't see it. Just gotta trust it's there. That's a pretty shot. But if you turn left, you gotta turn left to go to the trail. It's just on the other side of the road, just down a little bit. There's a food truck there. I don't know what they were selling. They had no customers. Had I known they were there, I may have just saved myself a 1.2 and went there. But Tony's is more than just a restaurant. It's a store. It's got a full complement of cold drinks, ice cream, and basic hiker supplies too, food supplies. So check it out. All right, y'all, finally. 1549, 349 at the Wylie Shelter. This is the shelter that I remember Bigfoot stopped at the night before he was going to do his Connecticut challenge. I'm guessing he did it. I don't remember though. I'll have to go watch that one. Pretty badass if he did, because I tell you who ain't going to do it. This guy right here. The guy with 2 thumbs. This guy. Of course, y'all can't see me doing that. I'm picking up my poles that have dropped now about 5,000 times since I started at Springer. Look at this, got some pots and stuff. This is some old Tommy crap right here now. Alright, I'm dying. Here, get some water. Those who come out here and just drink water and don't do electrolytes or eat a lot of salt or whatnot, look at my shirt. This is just today. I washed this last night, by the way. Massive amounts of salt coming out today, so I ate a real salty lunch. At the deli. I drink electrolytes. I'm going to go pound some electrolytes right now. Try to catch back up. It's hot. It's rough. This is why I started in February, to avoid this, and caught it anyway. damn New York. 1 mile and I'm out of this, you know what. Alright, y'all. Reviewing today. We started there at 1427.7 at Shenandoah tinning area. And we took off at about 5:45 this morning. That RPH shelter is a pretty good looking shelter, and it has a door on it, like it's an actual cabin, so I'm sure that was good for them to get out of the bugs last night since they didn't want to pitch their tents. But a lot of good tenting space there as well, and you can order pizza there when we rip this page out. And we moved on. We walked all the way down this page today, y'all. What are the highlights? There were not a lot of highlights today, let me tell you. Minus, obviously, New York 22. That's where the Appalachian Railroad Station platform is, and I got video of that, so you've already seen that. And that is also where I went and filled my face at the deli, so that was pretty good. Go ahead and rip that one out. And then we are right here at the Wylie Shelter at mile marker 1454.6. And it has another pump. I like these water pumps, and I don't mind treating. I still filter and put Aquamira in there, and that's fine with me. I don't mind it. So we did a total of about 26 point something today, according to gut hooks, and I'm good with that. But I will tell you that mile .2 walk that I did down and back to the deli, and going over 25 on the walk itself, yep, I got a blister. It ain't that big of a deal. Man, I've had more blisters than you can imagine out here, but 25 seems to be that magic number. Now, I should have been smart and stopped somewhere and let my feet dry out somewhere in the middle today. But I'm telling you, with these bugs, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep moving. It's miserable and it's hot. Whatever. Whined enough about it today, but yeah, with these bugs, the last thing I want to do is stop. I don't even stop for lunch. I eat lunch on the go right now because of them. Bug spray works for a few minutes and then you just sweat it right off. Alright, so tomorrow we're moving into Connecticut. So you go New York, Connecticut, and then New York, Connecticut again, or Connecticut back to New York, and then New York back to Connecticut. So it really won't be till 1463 till we are done with New York. And I will be happy with that. No offense, New York. But my plan tomorrow is starting at 1454. Just gonna do 20 tomorrow probably, and stop there at the Stewart Hollow Brook Shelter or the Stony Brook campsite. Both good options. We will see what I feel like. Well, it's only 16 feet higher, but the higher I can be, always I will camp higher if I can. There's also Silver Hill campsite, and that might also be an option. That'll put me at about 23, so I might like that a little bit better. It's got a hand pump, and it's also got a pavilion, so that might be my option too. So my top two choices there are either going to be Stony Brook or Silver Hill, unless it's going to be pouring rain, and then Silver Hill will probably win the day because of the pavilion. Alright, that's it. The reason why I'm only doing under 25 tomorrow is I can't get into Salisbury basically until Monday morning, because that's when my packages are getting there. So now I'm going to do a little bit less tomorrow, maybe, and then a little bit less the next day, and then just do a few miles in, maybe 5 miles into Salisbury on Monday morning, and then stay at a hostel type place. Alright, y'all, that's it for today. It was a good day. It was hot. I'm trying to recover as good as I can. Feel pretty good. It's hot and muggy right now. I'm praying for a breeze to start blowing. Yeah, that's about it. It feels like it's July in New York and it's still in April. It's crazy how that happens. It makes me laugh when I sit there and show something for a long time, because I think, what was it, my canteen cup in my stove a long time ago, and somebody's like, I said, hey man, y'all want to stare at that any longer? And somebody had some smart ass comment. It was funny though, it made me laugh. Oh well, I don't even remember what I was going to say anyway, so I don't even know why I turned the camera around. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter, obviously. Oh, this is what I was going to say. For those of you starting a through hike next year or in the future, and you're wondering, man, he started February 16th, and he's already saying he would start earlier, I would have. If I could rewind the tape and go back and do it again, I would start around 1 Feb. Because for me, I would much rather hike in 30-degree weather than 80-degree weather, any day of the week. Sleeping's good in the cold. They're just minor inconveniences, but I kind of miss the cold weather, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's about it, man. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to create this video. I'll try to answer some questions in the morning before I roll out. Don't know what time I'm going to get out of here. Maybe some rain tonight. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. All right, y'all. Love you, babe. Love you, son, and my 2 puppies. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Deuces.